cuties of all cutienesses! Here I am again with another summer beach party. Look, I have done a purple halo eye and it's gorgeous. Just because it's my favorite color of all time, purple and pink. So, if you want to see how I did this look, you'll just have to keep on watching as it's getting started right now. Hello my sweet peas, here I am again with another summer beachy look. To get started, you see I already prepared my face. I know my brows aren't really matching, but they are very stubborn today. So let's get to the eye makeup. I'm going to use the purple from this palette and I'm going to use this palette, and I am smashing my mirror around. Great! I am taking a pencil and I am going to start with a pink tone. With a pink tone I'm going to begin, and I'm taking a light pink out of that palette. You can use a blush even if you want to. You can use whatever you have at hand or like. And I am going for a bit of a halo look, so I'm keeping this a bit centered as a base. It's very shimmery, this eyeshadow, but it's no problem. Now, as I want to use the very bright purple, I'm going to use a very thin and other brush, this one, but to blend out I'm going to use my Harry Potter wand brush, which is perfect like for this age to give it a nice blend, because I want to do a halo eye but not a cut crease. So a halo with a wing but not completely harsh lined, so it's a faded halo. So let's see. I am taking a small appliement brush and I am gonna touch that purple. And in my eye corner I'm going to check the darkness of that color, and it's not an overload, it's not an explosion. And that's exactly what I want. And I am going to do my outer V, as I said, not an overload, but softly and a bit winged out, and nice and round but higher than my crease, because I am getting slightly a little bit of hooded eyes, so you gotta go a bit higher. And I stop, as you see, with a half moon shaped with a tip on it. In between I always blend that upper edge so that it stays soft. Like I said, we don't want a harsh halo. This is very close to what I'm aiming for. I'm just deepening out this corner of my eyelid actually, and in my crease. With the pink I am fading that upper edge because we don't want to have purple in that middle part, because a halo is open on the top. So I blend away a little bit of that purple. Now I'm going to do the same without a wing, of course, on the inner side. A little half moon shape. And I am going to bring a bit of purple along my lash line. not the whole moving eyelid, just a line above my lashes. And I don't mind that I get fallout because I am going to do my concealer later on anyway. And let's blend. That's a very nice halo, but as you see, it's very edgy, not blended, very wildly. Now I am taking the newest brush that I have, and it's a very tipped one, and I'm gonna roll that gently in that purple, and I'm gonna make a little bit more precise that line along my lashes and my wing. And underneath my eyes, I am also going on the outer corners, put this purple. And for that I come straight from the wing, or you can start here and go straight up to have your wing, because that is the perfect angle for a wing. And I love that. Can you see already what's the meaning of this? Now I'm slightly gonna take this fine brush and go in my crease, but 1/3 of my eye, not more. Just to really have a line in the crease only. Now, so far for the pink, the purple, sorry. Now you can choose, either you go for a very bright inner eye, or you take a soft blush, or you take another beautiful pink or soft purple. And I am thinking about using this pink, the pink right there. And that I'm going to use as first try to see if it gives off enough to blend this middle part and to give it color. And that doesn't have to be really much, because I'm gonna put a tiny little bit of pigment or glitter on it. Let's say this is a look for an evening beach party. That is enough to blend it all together. Now I'm gonna put this away, and the pigment that I have here is light purple. It's not a pink, it's a very, very light purple. And I'm gonna take a little bit out of the lid, and I'm starting on my moving eyelid and fading it out only in the middle, upwards to where the halo ends. So you only need a little touch on your brush. You put that in the middle of your eye and work your way up to where your halo ends. So it's blending with a pigment, but keeping the purple the most vibrant part. You can take more and more that you really center on your eyeball, actually. Not on the eyeball, but on the eyelid where your eyeball is. You can try, but I wouldn't recommend it. I think it's gonna be a little bit painful. So as you see, I'm packing it on thicker in the middle part of my eyelid, and the rest I keep faded. And I'm going to take my purple again, and with the brush from the purple I am just slightly gonna bring that back to life, because now it's very much faded. But just little parts, as you see, I'm just touching it up a little. Otherwise you lose your halo effect completely. And now it's beautiful and still there. Now I've got a lot of fallout, so I'm going to try to brush that away. But as I said, I still have to conceal, so that'll all be okay in a moment. What I'm now going to do is eyeliner. And I'm gonna try to do a felt tip line. Not too thick, because I want to keep that purple very pretty. And what I'm going to do is take liquid eyeliner, cream gel liner, and with that brush I am going to apply. So it is actually the applicator of a felt tip. So it is actually the felt tip itself that I'm using. Because there's no brush that can compare to this, so I use this as a brush now. You see how fine you can make that line with it? And I'm still using my cream or gel or whatever liner you have. If you would see how many brushes I have here, and special brushes to do eyeliner with and everything, you would come right here and kick me in the bottom, in the butt, because I'm using this, but it is so much better to use. And I am not gonna do liner on the lower lash line. Now, okay, first of all, I want to do a little bit of coloring under the eye, so I'm going back to the purple with this very fine brush to go in these corners, the inner and outer corner, just a little touch. There, that's that. Now, in this middle section, I am gonna use the same brush, but I clean it off on a tissue. And now I am going to take a brighter pink, this or this, roll my brush in the length of the bristles, and I'm putting that in the middle, in between that purple, and it can be a vibrant pink. It doesn't have to be as soft as on the top, because I'm not gonna do liner in black underneath my eye. So you do have one line, but it's also like a halo. It fades into each other, and that is so beautiful, so pretty. I'm just gonna put on mascara. You can do 2 coats, but it's not really necessary. It's a little bit depending on what do you want to do afterwards. Do you want to wear falsies or not? If you want to leave the falsies out, just put on a second coat of mascara. You can always hold something like a business card or so underneath, or be very careful like I am trying to be now. Always look up when you're doing your lower lashes and look down when you're doing your upper lashes. But I think that is enough. So now I am going to put glue on my falsies, and then I will come back to work off this look. I have popped on my falsies. Now to work off the eyes, I am going to use a light color. I still want to keep the focus on the halo. A very light beigey color, a very light beige, not white, not silver, but this is just shimmery enough and gives off a little bit of glue and highlight. Love that. Now I would like to take white. I'm using the same brush, filling it up with white powder and putting that just on the inner corner, also as a highlight. But like I said, do not overdo. You don't want to take away the focus of your beautiful halo. There you go. Now to finish off my face, I am first going to put on some concealer, and I'm using highlighting concealer. This one is by Maybelline. I am going to buff that in with my concealer buffer. I work that off with a damp beauty blender, and I do that with my homemade setting spray, but you can just use water. And as you might know, I do not respond very well to powder on top of my concealer, so now I use my setting spray before I put on blush and my contour. Now, while this is drying, I am going to give my lashes a push-up. I do that while my falsies are on and nice and dry. So you clamp them up together with your own and press them nicely together, and always roll on to your lashes and off to your lashes. Not catch them like that, but you're gonna have some of them. Because, oh, my husband goes outside. Listen to him now. Ooh, he cannot stand it when Eric goes out. So you catch them like this, and then you clamp, let go, clamp higher and lift towards your eye. And you can do that with the tips also. So in 3 steps, and then you roll back up. And now they are perfectly clamped together with my own and beautifully upwards. In the meantime, I think I am about dry enough to do my blush, but before I do that, I am going to take a little bit of Airspun so that my blush, where I'm gonna put it, will not be a cluttery mess because of the setting spray that I have put on. I'll do it with a fan brush because it doesn't have to be a lot. I'm just taking it on a fan brush and I am going to feather that where the blush and the contour is going to be, not on my lower eye area because I cannot stand it there or I crinkle like tin foil. There. Now I'm gonna throw down a brush. What the? This is what I have to use. Stupid. Okay, so contour with my almost empty Hoola bronzer. And I don't need a lot because it's summer. The sun kisses your cheeks and you get your hollows automatic. The nose. Under the lip to make it more plump. The glossiness that you see on my lip is lip plumper, so I'm now going to take that off so that I can put on normal lip gloss in a moment. But first I'm going to do my blush, and I am, instead of my normal peachy color, going to use a more pink color because it's not gonna match as well. I have this one, which is a very light one, but it does have a second layer and that color would be perfect with my makeup. So I'm now gonna take a blush brush, and I use a kabuki brush for that. Final touch, my lips, and I'm just gonna use a neutral lip gloss for that. It's pink, but not over the top. You can use very bright lipsticks with it, but then you really use it as an evening look. Now it's daytime and I have to go out, so I'm using a light one. There, I really love this look. This is a color and kind of the same look that I wore when I was going out and met my husband 30 years ago. So this makeup is actually a backflash for me. But I love it and I hope you love it too. So I'm now going to put on my wig and show you the final result. I'll be right back. So this is the final result of this summer beach party look. The halo look in purple and pink, and I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I did. I love the result, and I think my nurse who asked for purple will be very happy. And I want to thank you all for watching this tutorial with me. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Leave some nice comments down below. Give me some thumbs up, and for me, there's as always just one thing left to say, and that is my love for makeup is spread all over to you, and I really hope to see you again soon in one of my coming videos. So for now, bye bye! Sure hope you got that. And that too.